Settled with Duke this morning, gets on a plane, travels to Miami this afternoon, commits to transfer to play for the University of Miami. Darian Mensah had one hell of a Tuesday. What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. If this is your first time watching Adapt and Respond, thank you for joining us here. We talk college football year round. If you're into that, hit that subscribe button, like this video, answer questions in the comments below. Was I right? Was I right? Was I right? Yes, I made a segment earlier today telling you this was done. It was done. It's been done. It's done. And all I got in the comments was, show me the paper. It's almost like I do this for a living, dog. I don't lie to you here. I don't tell you what I don't know. And I'm more to the point, I tell you when I don't. Why hang myself out? Why hang my reputation out like that? Ask yourself these questions. And if you're still asking those questions, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe, leave. We don't need you here. A whole lot of people be trying to hold these subscriptions hostage on this here channel. And I'm trying to tell y'all, the rest of us don't need you. You're on my land. Now, courteous, you're kind, play nice with others, you can stay. And we can all have a very good time. You contribute to what we are building here, what we've been building here for damn near 8 years. You know how long and how hard it took to get here? Also, we could talk about Darian Mensah, among other things, right? Who is going to become the third elite transfer quarterback that Mario Cristobal has landed. And it's proven to be good business. Great business, in fact. Matter of fact, the first one of these, Cam Ward, had a day 2 and even a 7th round draft grade, depending on who you wanted to talk to, as he was going to enter the NFL draft, leaving Washington State. And it was like, they might not want me like that. They might not want me like that. And all he did was come back to school, go to Miami, and turn into the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft. Dog, if that is not the reason to return to school, I got one more for you. They'll pay you millions of dollars to do it. So you get paid millions of dollars to go to school or to play college football. Let's keep it real, right? And then you get paid millions of dollars as the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft and at the quarterback position, which is the highest slotted value you can get. Carson Beck is hoping that's how it goes for him. It's not going to go like that for Carson Beck. No. Fernando Mendoza is going to be the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft. It's just about whether or not the Raiders are going to give that pick up or use it themselves, right? Now, Mensah is one of the best passers in college football. Number 2 last year, 3,900 yards through, those 14 games they played. And after leaving Tulane, right, really leveled up because he was a group of 6 quarterback to a power 4 quarterback to a power 4 championship quarterback. Now he's going to lead the team that finished runner-up in the national championship and looks like everybody's favorite to win the ACC championship in 2026 and perhaps get back to college football playoff. Defense was maniacal, was nasty. Corey Heatherton had those boys running around and playing. Ruben Bain is gone, though, right? It's going to be a question. Mohamed Toure, he getting an 8th year to play college football, which, is reported in our industry quite a bit, but underreported nationally. 8 years? 8 years? Like, he's injured for a lot of 8 years, my dude? 8 years? Go have 30-year-old seniors here, man. But Mensah is much ado about the state of college football right now, right? If you're looking for a poster child for this era of name, image, and likeness and revenue sharing, look no further than a dude who went from Tulane to 2 years, $8 million to play at Duke. And that looked like the surest deal to stay put of all these deals to stay put. But since then, Nico Iamaleava looked around, saw what Darian Mensah got to go to Duke and said, Tennessee, come up out that power T and give me some more money. And they said, kick rocks, my dude. And he went to UCLA. They went to go get Joey Aguilar. Turned into a pretty good season. Since then, Damian Williams went without talking to his agent. Anybody else said he was going to enter the transfer portal. Turned out that was real bad business for him. Sam Levitt leaves Arizona State after a down year by their standards. They won the Big 12 championship the year before. Ends up at LSU. Jordan Seaton leaves Colorado. Maybe becomes the highest paid offensive lineman in history to go to LSU. I mean, you keep looking. Dylan Raiola leaves Nebraska to be the backup quarterback at Oregon because I don't think he thought that the market was going to be what it is. And then a guy that was the starting quarterback in Indiana the year before Kurt Cignetti got there leaves Cincinnati to go to Texas Tech, and they spread his name all across Times Square, billboard, whatnot, as if this is still 1997. Brendan Sorsby is going to be a great quarterback, right? Is a great quarterback. Texas Tech is good, but it also shows you the value of the position. So now the question remains for me, is Darian Mensah going to get the Ty Simpson money? Because Ty Simpson basically took away a bargaining chip when he said, look, Miami offered me $6.5 million to play one more year of college football, to which the rest of us are going, son, take the bag. Son, take the bag and go play on a team that's going to be ranked. And you know what? Might actually have a better run game than the one you had at Bama last year. And he decided to thumb his nose at that so that he could get drafted tail end of the first round, you know, and the guarantee money there is like $3-4 million. You know, the overall contract, I get it, but $6.5 million for the 3.4 or $3 or $4 million that'll still be there next year. I mean, you make 1 year $6.5 million. I can make a great argument that you should not have to work again. You invest your money, you live within your means, you should be able to just count it and count it and count it, make investment after investment. And I hope that's what Darian Mensah is going to do, because there's a whole lot of people that feel some kind of way about how Darian Mensah has handled this. And I got to tell you, it's not like being an adult. He's getting away with this because talent gets away with almost everything. But as I am telling talented people all the time, your talent does go away, or it does dry up, or you do something that your talent can't cover up. And it makes it real easy for people to turn on you. I say this often. Write this down. Put this in your little notebook. Take this in your journal. Tape this to your wall. It is true. I've been giving y'all free game for years. 3 things get you jobs. 3. Be on time. Have people like you. Be good at your job. If you have 2 of the 3, you can keep your job forever. If you are on time, you're good at your job, it don't matter if people like you. If people like you and you're good at your job, you can show up late to stuff. And if you got all 3, you are your manager's favorite employee. But 1 of the 3 gets fired. 1 of the 3 gets fired. If you're on time, but you're not good at your job and people don't like you, you get fired. If you're good at your job, don't nobody like you and you late to stuff, you get fired. Darian Mensah, hope he going to a place where they really love him and he get off on a good foot, because everybody else is dragging him. Now, again, talent might overcome that, and people might like him in Miami. Wouldn't surprise me that we start talking about him being a first-round quarterback. He keeps going that way. But there's a whole lot of months between now, the end of January, and the start of college football, the end of August. We will see where all of this ends up. But for now, Darian Mensah, starting quarterback at Miami, getting the bag again.